Welcome to Lordsgate School Talk Room. My name is Ngozi Chuka. Today we have a special guest. She is a mother, a proud parent of Lordsgate School, a devout Christian, a good singer and dancer, and she is very good in her business of making people stay healthy. As they say, health is wealth. Please join me and welcome Mrs. Gabriel.
Thank you.
Good afternoon.
Good
Mrs. Gabriel.
afternoon. I'm great. You?
I'm fine, thank you. So, today we are going to be discussing about a very vital topic which affects young viewers and parents. Alright. So, please, how will you describe peer pressure to the viewers watching the show?
Well, peer pressure is the influence on your behavior from the group or from the friends that you relate with socially.
Okay, that was beautiful. So, let's move on to our next question. Would you say there is a good side or positive impact right from peer pressure?
Exactly, there is a good peer pressure. Pressure to go to a good school, to further your studies, and to have maybe social responsibility are good forms of peer pressure.
Can you give vivid examples of female and male peer pressure in different stages of your life?
Well, in the younger female, the pressure to want to be a princess, Barbie, to fashion a lifestyle after a cartoon character is a form of pressure. For the guys, to be an action figure hero is another form of peer pressure. Now, for the older ones, pressure to drink, drive recklessly, some habits come from peer pressure, but those are negative peer pressures. For those going up to smoke, drink, sometimes womanize, those are forms of peer pressure.
How would you advise the female and male on how to avoid peer pressure on getting to them?
Well, in avoiding peer pressure, one needs to look at the consequences of every action. Step back a little and ask yourself questions. What's the consequence of this action? Will this hurt anyone? Will it hurt me or the people that I'm involved in taking the actions with? Will my parents be proud if they were to see me do this? Does this have an adverse effect? Those are questions that you can ask in taking decisions. And as soon as you can give a good answer, then you need to have the self-esteem and the confidence to step back and say, no, I'm not involved in this.
Would you say that parents have a role to play in encouraging or discouraging peer pressure in his or her children now?
Parents have a very huge role in helping their kids develop the self-esteem that's needed to say no, or to be confident to say no when the pressure begins. Children normally feel that, well, I need to do what my friends say do to be socially accepted by them, whether it's good or it's bad. So it's the job and the role of the parents to instill confidence in their kids so that they know that even if I don't do what my friends and the peer pressure is asking me to do, I'm still acceptable and my decision is best, whether it conforms to my peer pressure's values or it doesn't.
Okay. When a parent wants to advise his or her children on peer pressure, would you advise the parent to do it separately or can it be done together?
I think an application of both forms work. There are things that are gender specific that you would want to discuss with your female children. Yes, you should take them up on it privately, and so also for the male. But in a family arena where everyone is seated, maybe having good quality family time in front of the TV, that's also a good time to chip in some values, especially when there's a soap, for example, going on, a soap opera going on, and a character is being exhibited by the actresses. You can point to them and say, well, this is good, this is how it should be, so that they do not pick wrong characters from the movies they watch. both together and separately. A combination of both approaches will work.
What role does sex education play in peer pressure, and at what time should a child begin to get sex education?
Well, sex education plays a vital role in peer pressure because as soon as a child begins to have knowledge of the vices that are out there, they will be assertive to say no to things they should learn to say no to early and to the kind of peer pressure that will hurt them, whether now or in future. And the good age for sex education to start is as soon as a child becomes aware of their parts of the body. As soon as a child can say, this is my nose, this is my ears, these are my hands, that's a good time to start teaching the child about the public parts of the body and the private parts of the body.
Please, Mom, what advice do you have for the kids all around on peer pressure?
I would advise the child to be confident, to not be afraid of rejection from their peers based on the decisions that they take. Saying no to negative peer pressure will leave you out of some, in quotes, fun that your friends will have. But you should also know that it leaves you out of the consequences of their bad behaviors. So knowing that, I advise every child to be assertive, to get confident, and to know that your self-esteem is based on good character, not being socially acceptable by your friends.
Thank you, Mrs. Gabriel, for coming to today's show. It has been a wonderful time with you.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you guys for watching today's talk show. Do have a blessed and beautiful day. Bye.